really happened when Jungkook suddenly went silent as Jimin approached, but only seconds later walked straight toward Taehyung, face screaming in fear. Fans noticed this brief moment immediately, and it quickly sparked countless discussions across the ARMY community. Was it just a random interaction, or did that quiet moment reveal something much more interesting? Hello K-pop lovers! Welcome back to Taekook Diary, the place where we share warm moments, interesting stories, and sweet interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook that always make ARMY smile. Everything started with a moment that, at first glance, seemed completely ordinary. The BTS members were gathered together during a casual situation, chatting and moving around naturally. A fan camera happened to capture the moment from a distance, and that's when something subtle caught the attention of many viewers. Jimin was seen walking toward Jungkook with a relaxed expression, as if he wanted to talk to him or share something quickly. Nothing about the situation seemed unusual at first. However, what surprised many fans was Jungkook's reaction in that exact moment. Instead of responding immediately, Jungkook suddenly paused and stayed quiet for a brief second. His expression looked thoughtful, almost like he was processing something in his mind. For the viewers watching the clip, those few seconds felt longer than expected. And just when everyone thought the interaction would continue normally, Jungkook's attention shifted in a direction no one predicted. Right after that brief pause, Jungkook slowly turned his head away from Jimin and looked toward another side of the room. What fans quickly noticed was the direction of his gaze. Standing not too far away was Taehyung, who appeared to already be observing the situation quietly. The moment Jungkook's eyes met Taehyung's direction, many ARMY watching the video felt that something subtle had just happened. It wasn't dramatic or loud, but there was a noticeable change in Jungkook's expression. His face softened slightly, and his attention seemed completely redirected. Interestingly, Taehyung also appeared calm and relaxed, almost as if he already knew Jungkook would look his way. For a split second, it felt like a silent exchange happened between them without any words. Moments like this are easy to miss if you're not paying attention. But for fans who love noticing details, this interaction instantly became one of the most talked about parts of the clip. Only a few seconds later, Jungkook made a small move that made the moment even more interesting. Instead of continuing where he was standing, he began walking in Taehyung's direction. His steps weren't rushed, but they were clear enough to show where his attention was now focused. Fans immediately began reacting as soon as they noticed this shift. Some ARMY described the moment as unexpectedly sweet, while others joked that Jungkook always seems to gravitate toward Taehyung in situations like this. As Jungkook got closer, Taehyung's reaction was subtle but noticeable. He gave a small smile, the kind that appears quickly and disappears just as fast. Even though it lasted only a second, it was enough for fans to pause the video and replay the moment again and again. Sometimes the most meaningful interactions aren't loud or obvious. Instead, they exist in small gestures, brief glances, and expressions that last only a heartbeat. What made this moment even more fascinating was the shift in Jungkook's body language once he was near Taehyung. Just moments earlier, he had looked slightly quiet and thoughtful. But standing beside Taehyung, his posture appeared more relaxed and comfortable. Taehyung also seemed completely at ease, speaking casually while smiling in a soft, playful way. Even though the camera couldn't clearly capture their conversation, their expressions suggested a friendly and warm interaction. Fans often mention that Taehyung and Jungkook seem to create their own little space when they stand close to each other. It's not something dramatic or exaggerated, but there's a sense of familiarity and comfort between them. In busy environments where many people are talking and moving around, moments like this stand out even more. It's those quiet interactions that make fans curious and eager to understand the dynamic between the two idols. As soon as the clip started spreading across social media platforms, ARMY reactions appeared almost instantly. Fans began analyzing the short video in incredible detail, replaying the moment multiple times. Some viewers pointed out that Taehyung seemed to already be looking toward Jungkook even before Jungkook turned his head. Others noticed how Jungkook's eyes briefly scanned the room before settling on Taehyung's position. These small observations quickly turned into lively discussions within the fan community. Of course, most fans understand that short clips cannot reveal the full story behind every interaction. However, part of the fun of being in the ARMY community is sharing theories and interpretations about these little moments. Even a few seconds of footage can create a wave of excitement when fans start connecting details and sharing their perspectives. That shared enthusiasm is what keeps conversations alive among fans around the world. One of the reasons moments like this capture so much attention is the natural chemistry that Taehyung and Jungkook often display together. Their interactions rarely feel forced or overly dramatic. Instead, they tend to appear genuine, relaxed, and comfortable. Sometimes all it takes is a brief glance, a quiet smile, or a simple movement toward each other for fans to notice something special. Over the years, ARMY have watched countless interactions between the two members, and many fans feel that their dynamic carries a unique warmth. Of course, every interpretation ultimately belongs to the fans observing from the outside. But regardless of the meaning behind each moment, seeing the members interact in a friendly and comfortable way is something that always brings joy to the fandom. These small moments remind fans why they enjoy following BTS and celebrating the relationships between the members. Now we're really curious about your thoughts, ARMY. What do you think about this moment? Do you believe Jungkook intentionally shifted his attention toward Taehyung, or do you think it was simply a coincidence captured at the right time? Share your opinion in the comments because your perspective is always interesting to read. Fans often notice different details, and that's what makes these discussions so fun. If you enjoyed this story and love exploring Taehyung and Jungkook moments together, don't forget to support the channel. Please like this video, subscribe to Taekook Diary, and share this video with other ARMY who enjoy these kinds of discussions. Your support helps this community grow so we can keep sharing exciting Taekook stories and moments together in future videos. Purple Heart.